Hey everyone. Hey everyone, thanks for joining us. This is episode 33 of the Canadian Geekcast. I am your host, Matt, and joining us today is Steve. Welcome back.
Hello, welcome a full roster of people today.
Yes, we have everyone today. Joining us today is Josh.
What's up? This is probably going to be our last time we're all together till next year.
Probably, I think so. And back from her trip out west is Steph.
Hello.
And finally sorting his electricity issues out is Dennis.
Not my problem. It's Viridian's problem because they had a power outage. They had a power outage in the city west of me, and a little bit sneaked in because I live like pretty like west in the city that I live. So it sneaked like if I lived like 3 streets over.
Power outage sneak somewhere.
No,
sneakily.
No, it happened in one city, and a bit of it was happening a little west of my city. So it just happened. Like if I lived like 3 streets over, I wouldn't have gotten affected.
So then,
now you got to move.
Yeah.
No, I don't. That's their problem. The infrastructure here is just so messed up. That's not the word I would use, but I'll keep it a little PG.
When has this show ever been PG?
Before I like to keep it PG because I don't want this to come back to me in the ass. So
I feel like we were PG for the first 5 minutes of the first episode.
Oh, you guys hear that? He said ass.
I am wholly offended.
No, you're not.
I mean, I know Dennis is just worried about his future political career, I think. So
Yeah.
No, I'm just looking at it's like if somebody's looking at me whenever I graduate,
Right.
I don't want them to look at this. And
Got a real James Gunn situation over here.
Yeah. Well, if you are just joining us, this is I guess this is typical for how we usually start. But we are 5 Canadians that get together every week to talk the latest video game news, TV, video games, movies, all that kind of geeky stuff, and kind of whatever catches our fancy. If you like what you hear, you want to leave us a review or a comment, you can do so through our group email, which is CanadianGeekCST@gmail.com. We've also got our Twitter account, which is @CanadianGeekCST. And drop us a tweet. Before we begin, we seriously need to start polling people and come up with like some new questions. Let's just we're still rolling on with our default question of the week. What have you been watching and playing? Josh, why don't we start with you?
I've been playing Fallout 76 a lot,
or trying to in between patches.
Oh well, yeah. Let's open up that wound, okay? Let's do that.
Let's do it.
No, let's not.
Oh, okay.
I'm so pissed about it. I had like 800 gig of data, and it's been blown away this month because there was 100 gig in that game alone.
Yeah.
And then everything else, I just forget it. I'm sick and tired of patches. But yeah, playing Fallout 76, I'm having a great time. It's even playing on my own, it still feels like a Fallout game. The only thing that's missing from that is there's not really any NPCs and story kind of cutscenes and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm missing that part of it. But I'm having a great time with it. I'm playing with some friends, and we were on last night. We took down a level 50 Scorch Beast. And when I say we, I really mean to say I hid behind a building while they did all the work because I'm like a level 18. The Scorch Beast is level 50, and we were like right on his turf where he was just regenerating his health. So, yeah, it wasn't good. He also broke down every item that I had after like one hit. So, yeah, I just cowered, and I still reaped the benefits though. So that was good.
Nice.
How long have you played now? Like, what's your hour count?
If I would say probably somewhere around 22 to 25, maybe.
So that's a decent amount of time. Do you kind of think that people are over-exaggerating how broken this game is?
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah.
You can play it by yourself, and it is still enjoyable by itself. It's like the first people that kind of come out of the the vault and to start to repopulate the earth, right?
Yeah.
There's not supposed to be a lot going on. There still is quite a bit happening, but it's just fun. Just jump in with your friends. I know like that's really what they'll tell you is their focus was to be like that. This is. I will say that it probably shouldn't be. They shouldn't be charging full price for it though. Like it feels more.
Well,
like
they're not right now. It's $35.
Oh, good point by you. But it wasn't a week ago.
Yeah,
That's true.
That's kind of where I wanted to lead with this. I wanted to ask you if you felt like this was like an early access or a beta.
It feels like a fairly polished early access. It's not saying that it's not got bugs and glitches. Like, for example, yesterday I found this really great area and I was shooting all these bad guys, and they kept dropping ammo that I was using, which was outstanding for me. And they were I was like level 17 at the time, and they were right around my level. The game totally crashed, booted me to the dashboard, and I was like, what the hell? I loaded back in, went right back to where I was, and suddenly the bad guys were level 34 and higher. I was like, shit, that's not what I signed up for. But anyway, yeah, I got through it. So I think there's some things like that are glitchy. I think really, yeah, it should have been an early access game is what they should have called it.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, they're charging a lot less for it now, but
so based on what you've seen, do you think this is kind of like a Destiny or a No Man's Sky situation where in a year from now people are going to come back and be like, oh, okay, I get it now. This is a good game.
Do people get Destiny? I don't.
Yeah, people are super into Destiny 2 still.
I know.
Yeah, that's true.
Sad state of affairs. I think they are leading up to some pretty big things. I don't know what. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be like in-world events that kind of happen that you can join or not join, and they're gonna be, I think, and I could be wrong, that they're going to have like major impact overall to the map or things that happen. I don't know, but I think it's gonna be fun to play to see how it plays out. But I don't know. Like I said, at this point in time, I'm just really enjoying the adventure part of it, where I'm kind of just walking around like, well, I'm going to put my marker here and see what's that way. And then I walk there and I find something and I'm like, oh, hey, look, that icon looks interesting. What's over there? And then, I don't know, I just like that. The exploration part of it. It's my favorite part.
Cool.
Nice.
I'm not watching anything.
Except for football.
Well, yeah, football today, my friend. Go Red Blacks. Stampeders are my second team, but they're going to lose to my first team. Yay.
I saw the parade that came down Jasper Ave in Edmonton. I saw pictures of it. Looked pretty cool.
Yeah,
Grey Cup sitting on top of a Nissan Titan.
I got a bunch of friends that are out there right now, and they're having a blast. They got some great pictures taken with members of the team and the coach, and
that's cool.
One of our players, John, during a touchdown celebration, he ran to the end zone and he got his girlfriend to pass him a beer, and he pounded it back in the first ever beer chugging celebration. He's not allowed to do it anymore, but he was there with them last night. He was there with them last night. He's not on the depth chart this week, so he got to they got to do a little beer pounding with him this weekend. So good times.
Cool, awesome, nice. Steph, what have you been watching and playing in the past week?
I've been playing. I played the P3 dancing, P5 dancing, Persona dancing demos.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I know what you're talking about, but yeah, it's dancing.
Yep, it's rhythm-based games with Persona characters. I mean, like, you literally couldn't be more like, yes, this is the game for Steph. Yeah. So that comes out December 4th, and I'm super pumped for it. And then, what else have I been playing? Oh, Spyro.
Mm-hmm.
The second I came back from Vancouver, I loaded up that bad boy. I'm almost 100% at the first one.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm just like slowly savoring it, like a couple of hours every day. And
yeah, it's not me.
I love it. It's so good. It takes me right back to childhood and wonder and like, oh yeah, like exploring the map to try to find all the secret areas. And it's the first time in a while I've been like, I'm going to like try to 100% this. It's very rare I get that feeling. I also got horrendously addicted to a stupid free-to-play mobile game.
Oh.
Yeah, it's called Food Fantasy, and all of the characters are anamorphized food. So
Okay.
if
Solid.
I just like open it up right now, I think my team is black tea, milk, tom yum, sashimi, and like takoyaki or something.
Sounds like game of the year material to me.
Oh yeah, I played it for like most of yesterday.
Watch out Red Dead Redemption 2.
So this game, the story is this game was like targeted ads to me on like Instagram and like YouTube for like months.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and we were talking about targeted ads on Friday at work, and I was like, oh yeah, I keep getting this one about anime food people, and I was like, that couldn't get more targeted. And then I was like, everyone was obsessed with this, and they're like, wait, what? Like, look at Steak. Steak is wearing this, like, he's like this buff boy wearing a crop top, and I'm like, I need to play this game right now. So I found out that one of my coworkers was downloading it, so I did too, obviously. And all I can say is it is extremely fair so far. In its, like, I have energy out the wazoo. I have like 450 hearts out of 100. I have plenty of food soul shards. I don't know. I have plenty on my team. Like, I haven't felt the need to spend anything yet, which is actually pretty decent. I probably put like 12 hours into this yesterday. And I felt like these mobile games, they do ease you in, so you get like invested, and then you'll hit that wall.
Yeah.
I think I'm so late into this game that I won't hit it for a while. But yeah, so I like look at my library, look at my choices, and I'm playing a free-to-play mobile game.
What are you doing with your life?
I don't know. I mean, they got me. They're like anime boys, which are food. I'm like, okay. Yeah, okay. I finally watched Deadpool 2.
And?
It's good. It's still good. I mean, I don't know. I felt like it lived up to about the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm super intrigued to see how they're going to make it PG-13. Because there's nothing in that
I'll
movie.
let you know in a couple of weeks, because I'm going.
There's nothing in that movie that's PG-13.
Nope.
Nothing.
No.
I honestly wonder if they've reshot a whole ton of stuff.
I mean, other than
Probably
the
had to have.
Fred Savage stuff, I don't know what else they're gonna add.
Like, there's literally nothing in that movie.
I thought that was really good, though.
Yeah, I like
that
that.
was a good
Savage
movie.
Princess Bride thing. They
Yep.
even like tried to remake his room and the whole bit. That was good. I like that.
My
Yeah.
daughter really wants to see Deadpool, and I'm like, I don't think so. And then, like, I was looking at something, and I said to my wife, I'm like, hey, there's a PG-13 version of Deadpool. She's like, how's that even possible? My daughter's like, oh, that means we can go see it, eh, Dad? I'm like, yeah, I guess so.
Josh, you've made your bed.
I did.
There was something that was like, I can't remember what it was. I was watching something where they replaced all the like swear words with like cotton candy and like, I don't know, just random nice words. I'm wondering if they're gonna go that route.
It's the second one that they're doing, right? It's not the first one.
It's the second.
It's
It's the second one.
Okay, that's what I thought, because
Yeah.
there's no way they can make this look PG.
That's true, yeah.
What else have I? I watched Incredibles 2 as well.
Cool.
Oh, that was a
good
great
one.
Which was also
I love
good.
Incredibles.
It was also good. And then I binged both seasons of The Good Place,
That's a funny show.
which is good.
That is a very enjoyable
It is
show.
very, very well written. I don't know if everyone else knows about it, but it's about this, like, it's about the afterlife and how there's, like, two places. There's the good place and the bad place. And then only, like, the top 1% of people who have, like, these, like, moral points, like, good points, basically. So only, like, the top 1% get to go to the good place, and everyone else is tortured for eternity in the bad place. And it follows this girl who is in the good place, but she doesn't feel like she belongs because she's a terrible human being.
Are we all?
No, she is like a special type of terrible.
Yeah.
And they make it so. I don't know how they managed to write such a terrible character. I'm like, God, this B word. Like, I can't stand her. And then I still like keep watching. They still make her human somehow. And
they
then
make her enjoyable and likable too at the same time.
Yeah, there's another character in it which I like can't stand, but I still like I can't hate him. So
Yeah.
I don't know. They did
Please tell
really
me
good
you're not
job.
talking Ted Danson.
Is he Michael?
He's the main guy from in The Good Place.
No,
White hair,
No.
tall guy. Can't remember his name.
I don't want to say it. It's kind of a spoiler. But anyways,
Okay.
there's a dude in it that I like can't stand, and I'm like, but I'm like kind of like, oh, he's cute, I guess.
So totally Ted Danson.
Yeah.
No. But anyways, that's about it, really.
Nice. Dennis, since you had like extra time as of last week to get in more gaming and
More
watching.
Yakuza, I'm sure.
Yeah. I mean, just before I get into video games, like for the first time in a while, I'm actually caught up on TV. So I've watched a lot of like TV from Netflix and whatnot. We're not really gonna go into it. Like I play a lot of video games. So
Really?
Yeah. I've platinum like
That's-
3 games, and
I find that hard to believe.
How do you find the time?
I got weekends.
He's a student.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't joke about that, because the last 50% of my grade for one class is being decided in the next 3 weeks. So don't joke.
Good luck.
Also, no kids helps a lot too.
Yeah, it does. Anyway,
Dennis had like 3 kids.
no kids for me. Just
That he
some.
doesn't know about.
Right.
No, there is nothing to know about. There's nothing out there. Anyway, I've been playing Spyro. I platinum all 3 games in 5 days.
That's
Nice.
impressive.
It's great. I could have been quicker, but I was busy with homework, so I had to deal with that.
Speed run.
You
Yeah.
poor thing.
Yeah, like I wanted to like get through them all because I've played like the Spyro games so many times. Like I've
Mhm.
100% of them when on PS1. Played through them when they were on PS3 because I think I got them for free with PlayStation Plus like 8 years ago or something. And yeah, they're really good. It's a really good remake. It honors what came before, updating it as well. So like some updates to some characters. Like I think one character like Sheila the kangaroo. In the PS1 game, she looked like a kangaroo, and now she's like more anamorphic. So she has hair. So and she has a jacket.
Gotta know that
She has-
she's female.
Yeah. So yeah, I really like it. It's a really great remake. Like if you've played like the Spyro games at all, I would definitely recommend this because it's a really good fun time. It just brings you back to what came before. It's not really perfect. The camera is kind of
Oh,
wonky, I would say.
look, if anyone ever solves that camera problem, they'll
Yeah.
get like $1 million. Because
Yeah, I mean it's more wonky when you get to the boss fights in Spyro 2, because like there's a trophy for beating him without like eating any butterflies, so it's hard. But I eventually got that. What else I've been playing? Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I finally beat after 130 hours.
yikes.
Yeah. I'm just like to be honest, that Assassin's Creed, it felt like I was playing like through 2 games because like I think I remember when I was playing Origins, it was like a week-long thing, and then it's literally been like a month and a half since, maybe more, since I started it. So I'm just thankful it's over. I may go back to it for the platinum when the story DLC drops.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it, you coward.
Don't be so mean. And the last thing I played was I beat the Spider-Man DLC number 2, the Turf Wars. It's okay. It's okay. It's kind of frustrating because like in the last DLC they added like a new enemy type, which is like the heavy guy with a Gatling gun, which is like so overpowered. And then they add this frustrating like enemy type where he has a jetpack and a shield and he can fly, you know. I don't know.
That sounds annoying.
It does sound annoying. And plus the boss fight, because like this DLC deals with Hammerhead
Right.
and his gang, and it asks the questions: what happens if you give the Mafia Sable Tech? I don't like that. I don't like the answer to that question. It's not a good. It's not a good answer.
No. It's not a good one.
It's frustrating. It's very frustrating. And Screwball sucks as well.
I've seen a lot of hate about Screwball.
Screwball sucks. Annoying. Like, imagine like a supervillain who's a streamer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not even a streamer. I don't want to like say all streamers are annoying. I'm just saying like a really like imagine this annoying streamer you have and multiply that by 5 plus supervillain, and that's Screwball. So annoying. Yeah. Because like all the enemies in the games are her fans and just really love her and want to take down all the haters. If you get what I mean.
Sounds like someone that would play that My YouTube streaming game from last week, Steve.
Oh yeah. Still gotta pick that up.
Yeah. So as for like what I'm playing next, I bought Hollow Knight.
Nice.
Last night. So I'm thinking getting into that before my Black Friday stuff comes, which I bought Starlink for $60 and I got Nier for $20. So waiting for that to come in if Canada Post can ship faster this time.
I hear a lot of the big problems are in Ontario and Quebec, so good luck.
Yeah, because I remember getting something shipped on the 12th, and it didn't come till like the 23rd or so.
Yeah. I heard like a week and a half to 2 week delays are expected right now.
Pretty much. I think one of the last statements that I heard is that if you had shipped anything, they're all like in the past, they're Christmas guarantees. Like if you ship on this day, it'll be here. Pretty much at this point,
you're screwed.
Yeah, they're so backlogged with packages and everything that it's So, but
yeah, my PSVR is supposed to arrive on Wednesday. I was like, I'll see it in 2020.
Probably.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Cool. Steve.
I haven't watched anything this week. I don't really think there's that much to really catch up on. I mean, Netflix has Jeopardy, so that's cool, I guess.
Oh yeah, we binged that.
Yeah, so did I. Yeah. What I've been playing, I beat Red Dead yesterday. That was cool. Man, what a great game. They do like such a great job of like world design and everything, but that story is killer, especially on the latter half. I'm not gonna go into it that much, but I really enjoyed I think my total clock time was like 71 hours.
Nice.
Yeah, so it was a decent trip I had with it. Screwed myself out of a couple achievements, but you move on.
Yeah, whatever.
And then just started playing Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu.
And
for what it is, I'm actually enjoying it. I know a lot of.
Do you really have to have played Pokemon Go?
No.
So
I don't think so. I think have like a part of why I like it so much is because I like Pokemon Go a lot.
Okay.
For what it is, I think if you boil the game down, it's if you take a Pokemon game and just select easy mode. Like that's right. Really what it is. They take away like all the battle mechanics from random encounters. They don't even have random encounters either. But you basically use the Joy-Con and just throw Pokeballs at it.
Okay.
This is probably like my least favorite aspect of the game because if you played Pokemon Go, there's almost like the circle gets smaller every time you throw a ball, and if you hit the Pokemon while the circle is the smallest, there's a better chance of you catching it. In Pokemon Let's Go, it seems like it doesn't matter. Like it's all random. So you could hit it outside the circle, in the circle. It feels like I'm just wasting Pokeballs because sometimes they'll just come out, sometimes they'll stay in. There's really no cause and effect to it.
So wait, they took out the like actual battling part. Like you don't have to weaken them, and
you don't weaken
status
them.
Effect or
no, you don't. You don't fight
not for me.
Yeah,
no,
me neither.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not for everyone. But aside from that, everything else is a lot better in my opinion. I think the animation style is incredible. I would love to see Pokemon games in the future move on with this animation style. It looks great when you're in a battle with the trainer because trainer battles are still there, gym battles are still there.
Yeah.
It just looks great. The music, I didn't really know that I held such a... There was so much nostalgia going back to like the Kanto region that as soon as I started like hitting each city, each route and everything and hearing the songs again, I'm like, this is taking me back. Like it really is. Yeah, and just going back and like playing with the original 150. There's
151.
151. Yeah, I'm used in there. No missing no though. So
that's all right.
Can't get them all.
That's second gen.
Missing no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it?
Oh no, missing no. Sorry, I'm thinking unknown. My bad.
Unknown. Yeah, no. Missing no is that like glitch Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a good game for what it is. It's definitely not gonna be for people who are looking for like the next great Pokemon game. Exactly. I think like most of the people in this room here are looking for the full. Exactly.
I mean, they had more mechanics in Safari Zone.
Sorry?
They had more like the catching mechanics. They had more catching mechanics in Safari Zone. You could throw rocks, you could bait them. Like even Safari
Rocks
Zone.
and Pokemon.
Yeah.
Damn Pokemon.
It's true though. You could.
That's not a Pokeball.
But just playing the game, I can totally see how this is. It's doing what it's meant to do, which is open the gateway to people who have never played a Pokemon game, who have only played the mobile game, and maybe want to try a console game. I totally see that. I mean, right now, my girlfriend's downstairs playing it, which is basically a first for her. She's like mucked around with like I think it was Pokemon Black and White, but she's never actually sat down and been like, I'm going to play a Pokemon game.
Yeah.
So it's doing what it's intended to do. And for someone who really did enjoy Pokemon Yellow, it's kind of cool to go back for a quote-unquote remake game with a couple extra features here and there.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Nice. I haven't really been watching much of anything. Going through probably my 10 millionth playthrough of the series Corner Gas. I don't know why. I keep going back to that show. It's a
good show, man. It's a good show.
Oh, it is. I love that show, and it still makes me laugh. It's like classic Simpsons, where I can see the joke or hear the joke hundreds of times, and it still makes me laugh every time. Yeah. So, doing that, trying my hardest to keep Christmas movies from being played for one more week.
I lost.
Yeah, I know.
See, let me move this way. We have.
Oh, the Christmas tree up.
The tree is up, but the lights are not on, and there's no decorations till next week.
Sorry, is it a fake tree?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess it would be. Yeah. So we usually get a real tree.
We're not allowed.
But this year I don't think we will because we won't be around for that. So, and then playing a little bit of. Actually, no, I've pretty much been playing nothing but Final Fantasy 13. Pretty much all week.
Cool.
Yeah, I've definitely come around from that game from when it first launched, and I think it's because of playing Final Fantasy 15 and the controlling one player, whereas the other party members are, controlled by the AI and everything. That kind of helped bring me around to 13's playstyle. So, but no, the game, the fact that it's a enhanced for the Xbox One, like the game looks awesome. It could actually, like if it wasn't for the fact that the start menu and like all the options show a 360 controller, you could think that this was an X1 game, even if it was like a launch, towards launcher or something like that. Like it looks really good. It looks awesome. So yeah, been playing that, and eventually I'll go back to like Starlink and stuff, but I have a feeling I'll probably end up finishing 13 before I go back to anything else in a while. I'm a Final Fantasy junkie, and I'm so excited for when that backwards compatible pack that their re-release, I guess you could call it, of 7, 9, 10, 10.2, and 12 all come out as well, because I'll be definitely grabbing those.
Oh, 7's never coming out.
The original
Not
PS1
the-
7.
not
the
the
original.
remake.
Not the
Okay.
remaster,
Not the
remake.
Okay.
Yeah, the remake of 7 is vaporware. I'm convinced that it's vaporware at this point. I don't think we're ever going to see it.
2030.
Probably, yeah.
It's my guess.
Yeah. Yeah, most likely. So, although Tales of Vesperia, that's probably the only game that'll pull me away from 13 right now. But I don't think that's coming out till
Second week of January.
Yeah, so I've got a little bit of
Got
time. Yeah, I should be able to burn through 13 in a few weeks. But well, we'll see, because this Xbox One game that I'm working on, that's going to start eating up all my time. Sound effects are so hard. That's one of the things I'm doing, sound effects for this game. It is so hard. And I don't have a Foley studio, so I have to actually Google all my sound effects. It's difficult. And then I'm going through all the submitted lines and everything as well. Like, there's a lot of really talented people. We've got a lot of really talented people working on this game. It's going to be awesome, I think. Oh, and Steve, I didn't make it to round 3 or round 2 for that
I
No
saw
Voiceless
that.
contest.
Sorry, man.
That's all right. Looking at what their second round entry though was like about me kind of thing. Like, maybe it's a good thing I didn't make it to round 2. So, but
Bummer.
yeah. Oh well, this is gonna be another one. So, well, let's dive into this episode. So we've got our topic. Our first topic is our quick news topic. We've only got 3 points on this one. Our first one is that Nintendo is going to be selling a bundle of 63 amiibos for Smash Ultimate, and this looks like it's Japan only.
Ooh.
Yeah, well,
Japan
you can
gets
import
everything
it.
good.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. It looks like this is mostly all of the original amiibos that were released, save for King K. Rool, Piranha Plant,
Ridley.
I think Falco's not in there.
Yeah, Falco's not in there. The Mii Fighters are excluded as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is pretty much the original set. So, Steph, you could import it.
It's too expensive. I don't even know if I'm
Yes.
getting Smash at this point.
Yeah,
I don't know either.
I need it. There's too many games.
like I know I'm not getting Smash, but it's because I don't like Smash.
I don't have
like
people
watching
over
it,
enough to justify it, and that's the only time I
Yeah.
play it. So
Yeah. So, what do you guys do? You think this? What do you guys think of Nintendo doing this thing? Is just a cash grab, or just?
Meh.
I mean,
There's
I
not
still
much to talk about.
kind of wanted it. I was like, oh, this looks cool. This would be a really cool collector's set.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, if I had the space and a display case for that, I would love to pick this up.
I had to build mine
Yeah.
on my shelf, all of them. Yeah, really. Like for me, the only ones that I could use are just Ridley, King K. Rool, and the Piranha Plant. I've got.
Yeah.
I think I've got almost all of them. Otherwise, it's far too much money. I spent far too much money on amiibos.
I think I'm happy with the 2 amiibos I have, so I'm good.
Yeah. Amiibos is definitely a black hole you do not want to go into, because mine started off with Samus, and then Link, and then over 100 more.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely not something. But I guess if you are missing the original ones, you want to get them, you can always import them. Amazon Japan does ship to Canada and to the US and stuff, so
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah, that's how I got my 8-bit Mario. I got the Japanese variant.
I got lucky. I got mine on from Walmart.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got both. I got both of them from Walmart. Both color schemes.
Mhm.
So
That's awesome.
yeah. Our next quick news topic: Skybound Games has begun working on Telltale's The Walking Dead final season, the last 2 episodes. So it looks like we're gonna get some closure
Yay!
Lots of people are excited about this one.
Hopefully they put the game back on the digital stores. You know, when they have
that.
Yeah. There really isn't much to say. They're developing it. I would, you know, this is probably sometime in 2019. Can't say for sure. I mean, there's a possibility that they could. I don't even think they'll tease anything at the Game Awards though. So they could.
The nice thing is that a lot of the people that are working on it were already working on it. So it's not like there's not a lot of like knowledge transfer that has to happen.
It's all legal.
Work on it, right? It was just all legal stuff mostly. So.
Most of the devs didn't make it, though.
Oh, really?
Yep. Some did. Most didn't.
Darn.
It's sad, but, I mean, we don't know the team size. We don't know the logistics, but that was a little bit of an upsetting update for me. They made the effort, it sounds like, but it just sounds like the team size isn't as big as it used to be, which is just unfortunate on the people side of it.
It may be that it just doesn't need to be, though, at this point.
Yeah.
Could be.
Because it was supposed to like be finished this year.
Right. Yeah, by December at least.
Yeah, so it's
also,
probably just polishing.
I have to imagine that a lot of them were working on the other games. And there was only like a small group that was dedicated to the last 2 episodes.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I guess we'll keep an eye on Twitter. So you'll be able to see updates on what's going on there. So.
Yeah.
And this is a really fast, quick news topic one. And then our last, the quick news topic, another studio meets its end. Bandai Namco has announced the closure of its Vancouver office, and Strategy Guide, the publisher Prima Games, is also shutting down, which is another really sad one.
That is sad.
Prima Games, their guides, that's like a staple of my childhood.
Yeah.
Gaming years. It's
100%.
I have Final Fantasy VII, and then at least the 2 that I've got that had the most use were Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy Chronicles, I think it was, which came with Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy IV. Those are the 2 for me.
I think I had it for Legacy of Kain.
Yeah. Oh god, I love that game.
I know, right? They need to make a new one.
They do.
Yeah.
I think that was the only one. I've never really been much into like the game guides, but a good friend of mine, he always was, and he'd always buy like the biggest, most beautiful one they had, hardcover and all that stuff.
Yeah,
they
I
put
feel
a
like
lot of love and effort into those books, and the artwork that they include is really, really sweet. So it's a real shame for those collectors and people who really want to be like hardcore completionists, where they follow the.
Well, actually, yeah. I think I've got a couple for Mass Effect 2 and 3, but I'm a big Mass Effect fan, and just like you were saying, it's the artwork. Like you've got your guides, there's the maps and everything, but there's also all the other stuff that's in there. So,
and it's crazy to think about how long they actually lasted. I mean,
I was gonna say, I'm surprised they lasted this long.
Because of the internet, yeah.
Yeah, like people started creating like walkthroughs and wikis like years and years ago. Like,
I'm glad that
they were
printed walkthroughs and guides.
Same here, but they found their niche audience. People went to Prima Game specifically for like the guides and stuck only with the guides. So, I mean, for as long as they went, I'm pretty happy with them.
I think one of the things that those Prima guides have over a fan-made walkthrough is the maps and all the pictures, because there have been times where I followed a custom-made walkthrough for something, for a section, and that if I'm trying to quickly burn through a game, or if I'm stuck, and it's just trying to describe what you're looking for and where to go through text. Whereas then you go to the Prima guide and that's they show you exactly what you're looking for, so it makes it that much easier to get to what you need, and being able to see the full size nice maps and whatnot as well, which was which was nice, because you knew exactly the road instead of the ASCII art version in those
I must
text
admit,
ones. So
I looked to YouTube videos for a couple of bits in Spyro where I couldn't find the hidden rooms. I checked around and I was just like, I don't have time to waste on this any longer. I went to YouTube I mean,
Hey, I did that last
I
night.
do it. Yeah.
that
I did
just
that
solves
last
the
night for
problem
the
with
Shiva
it.
fight in Final Fantasy 13 because, yeah, it happens. You just got to burn through the first 5 minutes of, hey, yo, it's your boy here.
Yeah,
with the
exactly.
Oh my god, I want to punch people in the face for them.
Don't forget
That's
to
why
like and
I have-
subscribe.
That's why I just mute it, to be
And
honest.
hit that little bell there so you get notified.
I mean, a big shout out should go to like PS4 trophies. He does a really good job with his videos.
That's the ones that I did for Spyro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. They were
Yeah,
very
there's
good.
a few that are really good. Then there's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found a couple that like I'll go to if I need like a walkthrough or like some sort of like hint or whatever. But yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's either PS4 trophies or power picks.
Or power picks, or on the like the Xbox side, there's Maka. He does a good job for achievements.
nice. Cool. So, and then with Bandai Namco Vancouver shutting its doors as well. So that's
One of many in Vancouver.
yeah.
I was actually
is
talking
sad.
to a dev when I was out there.
Mm-hmm.
Because this happened, I think, when I was out there.
I believe so. Yeah.
It would have, it's been 10 days.
Yeah. And they were saying that it's the government's fault because they had the opportunity to, like, a bunch of gaming companies were like, hey, all these other cities have sweet benefits for gaming companies to be there. Can you do something for us? And the government turned around and went, well, we told the film industry to go F themselves and they stayed. So we're going to do the same to you. And then if you're not Canadian, you don't know, Vancouver is the highest living costs, especially for real estate out of anywhere in Canada. So you've got all these people. So one, the space is really, really expensive. Two, you need salaries to match your employees so they can afford to live there. And then your government's not giving you kickbacks.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people or a lot of studios are just like, this doesn't make sense anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, Montreal's becoming kind of like a hotbed too, right? In Canada, like it's getting huge. They got a lot of big players out there now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ontario used to have it, and now we don't. So rip us. We were a growing dev space, but I don't think we'll see that anymore. But it'll be interesting to see if they open up anywhere else in North America. But I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah, that's for sure. Well, shall we move on to our next topic?
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. So our next topic is all movie trailers. So we've got four pretty big trailers dropped in the last week. We've got Toy Story 4, Aquaman, Detective Pikachu, and the Lion King teaser. So these are all pretty big. Did you guys watch all? Have you seen all of these trailers?
I've seen all of them,
Yes.
Most
Yeah.
of
Some
them.
more than others.
I've seen a lot of them.
Yeah. So let's start with the Toy Story 4 trailer. What did you? Are you hyped and excited for the next entry into the Toy Story universe, or is just like they should have ended it with 3?
I mean, three was
Three should have
was-
ended.
it should have-
the ending.
I mean, it kind of ended Andy's story in a way. So, like, it ended for me there, but I don't really have that much excitement for Toy Story 4. I've heard from Tim Allen that it's a tearjerker, and I don't know how you're going to do that.
3.
Yeah. So
3 kill me. Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like they should have ended it with 3, but I know this one's probably going to be good, so
Yeah. That's
I mean,
true.
I'm excited.
Disney has proven me wrong so many times that I'm willing to go in with neutral feelings for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not expect it to be great, but not expect it to be terrible, and then just be pleasantly surprised by whatever happens.
Yeah. I forgot to do this when we started. Quick shout out to a few of our people watching us. We've got Ice Wallacom 433 on Twitch, Miles Jordan 793, Old Dead Bunny, and on Mixer. Oh, and we've got Daxter's Can as well on Twitch. Daxter says we've got Canadian hints: the Leafs cap and someone drinking Timmy's. So, I mean, there's also the fact that the title is also Canadian Geekcast. So.
I mean, that should probably be burned, too. Let's be realistic here.
I mean, you watch your mouth.
I can't attach my face, sir.
Also, my team has been doing very well this year. Stoked.
Your team?
My team.
Which team?
Flames.
What's your team?
Well, except for that one game, which we don't talk about, but everything else has been pretty good.
Well, as long as the Oilers crash and burn, I'm happy.
I have no horses in the race this year because
I do not care.
Let's go back to our trailers. So,
okay,
yeah.
So, I want to move on to the next trailer after that.
Yeah, we'll move on to the next trailer. So, the Aquaman, the final trailer, Aquaman final trailer, however you want to read this. I didn't actually watch the trailer.
What?
Yeah, I didn't either, actually.
The last DC Universe movie that I watched was Batman versus Superman, or no, it was Suicide Squad. And
the best one, obviously.
Yeah, like I haven't even seen Justice League.
He's watched Wonder Woman?
No, it's. I was gonna watch it last night, but I didn't.
What are you doing with your life, man?
Hey, I've got like a week off coming up pretty soon, so.
Wonder Woman was just a simply fantastic movie.
That's what
Aquaman. I'm not gonna lie to you. That I've been kind of like, okay, yeah, it should be fun. That trailer got me pumped. I was really excited for that. It looks so good and so much fun, and that score is bloody awesome. It's so good.
I think we were talking about this briefly before the podcast went live, but I'm going to go see it with a girlfriend because of plot.
Mm-hmm.
Air quote.
The Momoa.
You're gonna watch it for the plot,
yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, he's a very handsome man.
He's so handsome.
He's
very,
a monster,
very
man.
handsome.
Yes.
I want.
So I mean, regardless, I'm already like going there with like zero expectation and just like yes, eye candy, and then anything more than that is like sweet bonus.
Yeah, it's just icing on the cake.
Yep.
So,
Steve, did you see the trailer?
I saw the trailer. It just doesn't really do anything for me.
Wow.
I mean, I didn't watch the trailer because I'm already sold on the movie. I don't need to see any more. So
Really?
yeah,
I love this trailer though, Dennis. I think you should watch it.
I'm sure it's a fine trailer. I'm just like when it comes to movies, I don't really want to like watch all the trailers because it's just like
they spoil the movies and trailers. Like by the time the movie comes out, all the trailers that have been released, you end up having the whole movie spoiled. So
like I just need one trailer. If the first trailer just sold me, then I'm good on just like diving into the movie. No pun intended.
I'm taking my kid out of school.
Yes, there was.
That day.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't intended.
You're gonna take your kid to go see it?
Yeah, I'm taking her out of school early on the last day.
Mm.
Like as soon as I saw that trailer, I was like, I sent a message to my boss and said, "So on the 21st, I'm kind of just not here after 11 o'clock because I'm gonna go see Aquaman." He's like, "Nice, good idea." Like, maybe I'll do the same. So,
Dexter's Can on Twitch asks, "Would it be better than Justice League?"
Probably.
I think this is almost like the soft reboot.
You think so?
This particular, yeah. I mean, Wonder Woman kind of was too, but I feel like this one is a little bit more of a definitive soft reboot of what they're planning to do. I don't know what they're going to do with Superman, but it better be the right thing because otherwise I'm going to be pissed.
And then we'll get another reboot of Batman as well. Do you think?
Probably.
Yeah,
Side of
pretty
this
sure
as well.
that's happening.
Who knows at this point?
But you know what though? They do have James Gunn on the
That's true.
DC side all of a sudden. So I mean, it could be very interesting to see what he ends up doing. Also, just recently, what's her name there? Smoke Show, Harley Quinn.
Margot
Harley-
Robbie.
Thank you. She posted the main page of Birds of Prey, like the script sort of thing. And so I guess that's really ramping up pretty hardcore right now. So that's pretty exciting stuff.
One thing I did want to bring up about like the DC universe. This morning I was reading that David Ayer, the director for Suicide Squad, he's been pretty vocal about how Warner Brother executives really screwed him for the movie. And basically set him up to fail. He was talking about what the original plot was going to be, totally different. I would go look up the article because it's pretty interesting to see how the executives basically changed the trajectory of both his movie and Justice League in one foul swoop.
No, that's what happens when you get people that don't understand the source, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Warner Brothers making questionable business decisions? Unheard of.
Oh, yeah.
Daxters is asking if anybody watched Creed 2. I have not seen it. But
I haven't seen it yet.
I think I'm waiting until the Blu-ray release because I really don't go to the movies that often. So I'll watch it then. But I love Rocky and Creed, so I heard pretty good things about it. So
me too.
Yeah. So the next trailer we've got is Detective Pikachu.
Holy
Fuzzy Deadpool. Yes. Oh, yeah. Because Steve and I talked about this last week a bit, and yeah, just that trailer's got me super hyped, super hyped.
There's no explanation of why this trailer is as good as it is.
I know, right?
Good.
It's not.
You're wrong, Steph. It's so
I
good.
feel like the only person in the world who like absolutely hates all of these real world and uncanny valley like CGI remakes of childhood classics. I'm over it. I hate it. I hate all of it.
I don't hate it, but I just don't like Pokemon, so I was just not.
That's fair.
Interested.
Well, for me, it's like this like CGI like. It's real, but it's not real. It like gives me the uncanny valley, and it just like deeply disturbs me to my soul. So like the next trailer that we're talking about, it's the same thing. Same thing with the Jungle Book. Same thing with like any anime real life thing ever.
Avatar.
Avatar was, yeah, it didn't get me as weird for some reason, but I think it's because I'm seeing it so often now that I'm just like. I hate it. I hate it all. And it's like, I'm glad that so many people are going to like experience this new weird side of stuff. But to me personally, every time it's on my dash, I like cringe and I get like goosebumps. I'm just like, I hate it. I hate it within every fiber of my being. I have to mute it. Well,
Steph, it looks like Daxter's Can is on your side there. He's giving you a +1 on in our Twitch channel. So I just,
it like, yeah, it definitely hits me in that uncanny valley and just,
yeah.
I get such a visceral reaction to it. I'm like, mute everything. I don't want to see any of it.
But now,
that's a little weird for me. Is it's Deadpool's voicing a little dude named Pikachu?
Yeah, that was kind of the one odd thing is that we've got Ryan Reynolds, Pikachu,
Peekapool.
But
yeah, Peekapool, yeah.
But it doesn't. You can tell like he's actually doing his best to like act like he's not just Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool. Put into Pikachu, like you can tell that he's trying to bring personality and flair to the character. I don't know, Dennis. What do you think? Like I would say like out of all of us, like arguably the biggest Detective Pikachu fan, though.
I mean, I have the amiibo. I beat the game. It's definitely kind of different because Detective Pikachu in the game is like I don't know, like if I had to describe him, he was more like Danny DeVito in a way. He's like an old man detective, and like Ryan Reynolds as Detective Pikachu is like he's like a sarcastic Pikachu who's a detective. I'm really excited because like when I was looking at the trailer, there's a lot of plot points from the game that are definitely not in the movie. It feels like its own thing.
Cool.
Yeah. I kind of like it, to be honest. Like because I remember after that trailer came out, there was a lot of discussion with friends that. Going to see the movie in Toronto, I was like, I'm pretty down to do it. And I don't go to movie theaters anymore because like my local movie theater sucks. Seats suck.
You gotta come to our side of the.
Yeah, I gotta come to the big city.
Gotta do those VIP the cinemas. There's no going back after VIP.
Oh, the VIP is
sleep on those chairs, man.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
The one thing I did like about that trailer though was that weird looking dude who was like a clown or something.
Oh, Mr. Mime.
Mr. Mime?
Mr. Mime.
Yeah. No, I'm stoked.
Yeah, I'm excited.
It's all nightmare fuel, and I will never get it out of my brain. Please pass the brain bleach, please.
One of these days, I'll have to come out that way, and the five of us will go see a movie.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Do it.
Avengers. Let's all go see Avengers together.
Well, when is that? What,
March,
2021?
May.
Yeah, same as Detective Pikachu.
2021. No, it's
it's next year.
yeah, it's next year.
Oh, we'll see what happens.
Matt's like, yeah, that's not happening. Okay, moving on.
All right, and the last trailer we're going to talk about is the Lion King teaser.
Yeah,
all the feels.
All those disgusting uncanny valley feels. Ugh. Okay, look, we have an amazing musical that we could have done, like, what's that French one called? There's a French musical.
Les Mis?
Yes, that one. Like, why couldn't we do a movie along those lines with, like, the Lion King musical, which is fantastic? Why do we have to do this stupid CGI, uncanny valley, garbage remakes again? I'm so unhappy with it.
Disney has to remake them all.
Yeah, because Disney wants money.
Yeah.
I mean, you really can't even call this a live action.
It's not.
It's not. It's a CGI freaking movie.
Photorealistic CGI, just like
Really
Avatar.
Really
I hate
pretty.
it.
So I was when I watched the trailer, actually, and I found it was on Imgur that somebody took the original teaser trailer for the animated film and then synced it up to the new one, and it is almost frame for frame identical.
Yeah,
it's really cool. So
it's supposed to be.
Why can't we just get a 4K remake of the cartoon?
Because
it's not
we want
new.
this one.
It's not new. We want more money.
There are technical sides to why you sometimes don't get 4K releases. I'm not going to go into that because that would be a whole episode of itself.
But they could just remake it into like a more, I don't know, future or current friendly
if they're remaking it, then why not use the photorealistic CGI?
I hate all of it. I hate it.
No, at least James Earl Jones is coming back.
That's really sweet.
You know, I was kind of really hoping that we would get the original Timon and Pumbaa back.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Seth Rogen.
Yeah, Seth Rogen as Pumbaa.
We'll see we'll see how that goes.
He's kind of like perfect for that role.
He is. He really is.
Yeah, but I know at least 4 of us are going to be seeing it.
Well, I know.
Definitely.
I'm in.
It was my favorite movie from childhood, and it's been ruined.
It hasn't been ruined. You haven't even seen it yet.
Yeah, you haven't seen it.
Yes, I saw the trailer. That was enough to know that it had been ruined.
It's a trailer.
That was like, what, 45 seconds?
Maybe a minute of that same movie.
Again.
And who knows? Like, this could be someone's favorite Lion King.
And they would be wrong. The musical is the best.
So salty.
Oh
I'm extremely.
Let's move on.
I'm so dehydrated from all the salt in this conversation.
Yes.
Yeah, same here, Steve. I'm kind of thirsty. Oh.
Are you guys just sipping on that tea?
Is that Sunny D?
No. It's water.
If it was Sunny D, that'd be better.
Yeah. Because Dennis chokes and dies in his chair again.
He's got Sunny D streaming at his nostrils, just like a cartoon.
Well,
if you have no idea what we're talking about, you got to listen to past episodes to get that one.
I know I didn't.
Yeah. Well, let's move on to our topic 3 before Steph just kind of has a rage quit on us.
She's gonna flip her friggin' table over and be like,
well,
"I'm out."
We're PG-13, so you get at least one F-bomb, and there we go.
I'm good. I don't think I used it.
No.
Okay. All right. Our third topic is a little more screen news. We have this time coming from the TV side. So, Devil May Cry is to join Castlevania in the anime bootleg multiverse.
Yeah.
You guys stoked about this one? I think Dennis, probably you would be, because
Yeah,
you're a big DMC fan.
I love Devil May Cry. This is definitely like this gets me like. I know we had the Legend of Zelda like TV talk about it, but this has me way more excited because there's a lot you can do with Devil May Cry as a TV show. That they had like one anime series for like 12 episodes. It was okay at best. But if you take what they did with Castlevania and adapt that with Devil May Cry, just seeing Dante eat pizza on Netflix, I'm down.
Yeah.
Yep.
If there's anyone I trust to do stuff like this, it's Adi Shankar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just kind of want them to have like a video game anime universe where they just like they adapt all the like even the games that aren't being used right now for for the future anyway. So yeah, like I'm really into it. I saw the first promotional picture for it, and I was like, I like that very much.
I am
Nice.
super stoked because I never got into Devil May Cry. My brother was super into it, so I've like seen like snippets of it, but it's kind of like Castlevania, which I never got into either. But man, do I love the Netflix series.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like this will be like my gateway to maybe getting into Devil May Cry.
Yeah, I guess that's the opposite in a way.
See, Steph, I think I'm in the same boat as you. I never really got into see. I know I've got one of them that came out on Steam. I played a little bit of it, but never really got into it. Yeah, I think I'm going to be the same as you. This anime series might kind of cause me to dive into it. What is Daxter's Can on Twitch says the CGI remake? I think he's talking about Lion King.
Lion King
Gave me the same hype that rewatching TMNT, the third TMNT movie. Are you talking about? You're talking about the third,
the Japan one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there was no third movie for the recent reboot.
Yeah, no, there was a third of the original where
Yeah.
they go back in time to like ancient Japan.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that
The
was
only reason why that movie failed is because there was no Vanilla Ice in it.
well, the first one didn't have Vanilla Ice, and it did great, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. It did really well. But I'm saying the only reason why the second sequel, which is the third movie, didn't do well is because there's no Vanilla Ice.
Yeah, fair point. Fair point. So, yeah, I guess DMC anime series. I think that's going to be pretty good. I think.
When do we
I
get a
think, yeah.
Bayonetta series? That's what
I
I
don't.
really want.
I
It's
don't
definitely
know.
going to be Netflix only.
Probably not until after Devil May Cry either flops or,
I don't know. I don't think DMC and I don't think the DMC series is going to flop.
I don't think it will either. I don't know. I have trouble watching cartoons these days. I don't know why. It's weird. I try,
Yeah.
but I have trouble sitting down long enough to sit through these series. Like I started in Castlevania twice.
Man,
And I was really
Castlevania was so
enjoying it.
quick.
I know, but I was enjoying it, and I just kind of like, okay, I watched 2 episodes. Now I'm gonna go and do other things, and then I just never get back to it. I don't know. It's like that with everything.
Okay.
I hope it's good. I hope it's good.
Yeah. Let's move. What was our next one? Child of Light TV series is also being developed. I never played the game.
It's great.
So
Really
I
good.
don't have
Game's
much to
really
comment
good.
on this one.
It's really
Yeah,
pretty. I think I played like
it's really
2-3 hours of it, but
Mhm.
It's really pretty. I hope they bring some of those like aesthetic elements to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of like doing a TV series because I think for the main character you would have to have like 3 actors, right, Steve?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
something like that. So I don't know. I don't really remember the story out of
Yeah.
everything. Like I remember like the combat of it. I remember like
Mhm.
Steph said how pretty it looked, but I don't really remember the story to be honest.
Yeah, the story was like it was family drama, definitely. Yeah. It's going to be interesting because like I think Ubisoft is producing this,
Mhm.
so that's interesting, I would say, because
Mhm.
they'll definitely have full creative control.
Mm-hmm.
So like I really don't know what to think because I love the game. I really don't know how they're going to do this as a TV show, but I hope it's really good.
Wasn't
Maybe like a
Ubisoft?
limited runs. Sorry?
I was just saying, aren't they also producing some like TV comedy thing about game dev?
That sounds familiar.
Like they're really going at this TV thing.
Well, they're doing TV, they're doing movies. I know that they're looking at The Division as a movie. They're doing Splinter Cell or something, or like another Tom
Splinter
Clancy.
Cell should be a series like HBO or
Yeah.
Showtime or something like
Wait,
that,
what-
or even Netflix.
Oh, I was just gonna say, wasn't Jack Ryan a TV show?
It
Yeah.
is. It's an
Yeah.
Amazon Prime series.
Amazon.
Yeah.
One small thing, Division 2, a buddy of mine, voice actor, got his first, I think, big AAA role, and he's actually voicing a character in the Division 2.
Nice.
Nice.
Good
Yeah.
for him.
That's
I don't think he listens to the pod, but if he does, Vincent, good job, man.
Good job, Vincent.
Oh yeah,
Way to
sorry.
go,
The
Vincent.
comedy thing. It's the It's Always Sunny cast.
Oh, that sounds familiar. Yeah. I remember-
Yeah.
Cool. Well, shall we move on to our final segment
Let's do it.
the episode? All right. So our last topic is the video game releases of the week. Steve, I think you and I should hand the reins back.
We'll
over
do
to
it.
Dennis.
No,
we'll do it.
No. Oh,
No.
yeah, sure. Steve,
No.
Steve and I
All
can
right.
do it.
So on November 27th, we've
No.
What are you
This
saying
is
no
not-
to at this point?
I'm saying no to them doing my topic.
Oh, because they said they were
Darksiders
hand.
3 comes out.
It has my name on it. It's mine. Don't touch my baby.
See, at
Well, you
first I
said
said, let's
no
hand it
to
back over
handing
to,
back the
to
reins.
Dennis. This is like the
No.
Bugs Bunny Daffy duck season, rabbit season thing.
It's baseball season, and we're diving into the video game release of the week.
Take it away, Dennis.
These are the games that are coming on November 27th through the 30th. So let's see what game releases are cooking for the last week of November.
Let's do it.
So starting on November 27th, Darksiders 3 is coming to PC, PS4, and Xbox One.
Along with their
I forgot to
weird
pre-order that.
ASMR video.
Oh, I completely forgot to pre-order that one.
Coming after that, the PS4 and Xbox. I really don't know what to say. Like Darksiders is like one of those weird franchises. I'm like, I've seen a lot of
I
it.
love the Darksiders series.
Their PR
Yeah, it's a
kit
really good series.
looks like a coffin. It's like
It does. It is
4
so
feet
cool.
long, and it's something.
Yeah. There's obviously there's going to be one more in the series because I think each game follows one of the
One of the four horsemen.
four horsemen of the apocalypse. So there's going to be one more at the very least. So
Yep.
so hyped.
Coming
Sorry,
to don't cut me off. I don't care. Coming to PS4 and Xbox One is Floor Kids. Coming to PS4 is In Death, like my electricity last week. I Am the Hero is coming to PS4 and PS Vita. Coming to Nintendo Switch only is The War of Mine Complete Edition. Spin Tires, Mud Runner American Wilds Edition. 99 Vitas Definitive Edition and Crystal Crisis. On to November 28th, R-Type Dimensions X is coming to PC and Nintendo Switch. Coming to Xbox One and Nintendo Switch is Horizon Chase Turbo. And coming to PC is Artifact.
Yo, people have been hyping this one up.
I mean, I've heard a lot of things about Steam and the microtransactions, at least.
I've just heard a lot of people like, I just kicked my Dota habit, and now it's pulling me back in, and oh my god, I can feel the addiction happening again. That's all I've heard.
Nerds.
I wish they would just go back to making, Left 4 Dead.
Yeah. That'd be neat.
On to November 29th. Fimble is coming to PC and PS4. My Little Riding Champion is coming to PC and Xbox One.
Oh, it's a game for me.
It's nice to see other systems getting shovelware, right, Steve?
Yeah, it's awesome. I love it.
It's not just coming to Nintendo consoles.
No. Bring it everywhere.
Horse testicle DLC.
Nairi, Tower of Shinran is coming to PC and Nintendo Switch. Fighting X Layer is coming to PC. Coming to PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. Asterix and Obelix, Double XL 2, and Rival Megagun. Coming to Nintendo Switch only is Gensokyo Defenders, Jellybreak, Catalyst, Stardust Galaxy Warriors Stellar Climax, Akihabara, Feel the Rhythm Remix, Screen Sheets Unplugged, Dexter-Trip, and Abzu.
Shout out to Abzu.
Yep.
Yeah, what
gotta
a
play
good
that.
game.
And finally, for November 30th, Ride 3 is coming to PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Game Tengoku Cruising Mixed Special is coming to PC and PS4. The First Tree Console Edition is coming to PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. Coming to PC and Nintendo Switch is Escape Dude Land.
I'm so excited to see how you pronounce this next one.
I can pronounce this. Cyvariar Delta is coming to PS4 and Nintendo Switch. It's like you think I don't practice this before the show.
See, this is
what did I tell you?
Wondered.
Yeah, that's exactly what Steve and I were saying last week. Is that we think you practice in front of the mirror to get all these.
Exactly.
Or maybe I just do it off the fly. It could be either or. Who knows?
Well, you did say
Well,
the
you just
war
said
of
that you
mine instead of
practice.
this war of mine, which is a little nitpick of mine.
Yeah, there's that.
Okay.
Back to the
We
drawing
love
board.
you, Dennis. Please continue.
Yeah.
Thea 2, The Shattering, has come to PC via Steam Early Access. After that, Go Punks is coming to Xbox One.
Yeah. What is this game?
You can't say yeah.
I just like the name.
Sure, you can.
Yeah. I can do whatever I want.
Okay.
Oh, King of the Hill for 30 seconds. Oh, it's like King of the Hill, but with goats, and you're on the side of a mountain.
Oh, that's cute.
This is actually kind of cute.
Mm-hmm. It's up to, looks like four player. It'd be a good party game.
Yeah.
That would definitely be a good party game. Nice.
So I wasn't wrong. Yeah.
Your yeah has been justified.
Yeah.
And finally, coming to Nintendo Switch only is Rock Bosher's DX Director's Cut, Secret Files, Tunguska, Ark Survival Evolved, Coffee Crisis, Okunaka, and I Am the Hero. And those are the video game releases of the week. Let's see next week.
Record time.
Yeah,
Thank you, Dennis.
Yeah.
no problem.
Thank you. There are still a few games in here that make me. I'm still not convinced that devs don't just throw random darts at boards for their title. It's like we were talking about last week.
Mm-hmm.
Steph, can you confirm? Is that usually what they do?
Lord knows.
Nice.
Yeah, there's some things, like, I look at them and I'm like, yeah, what a great, memorable title that everyone will have no problem spelling when they're trying to find it on Steam.
Mm-hmm.
Or remember.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I would say that about wraps it up for this episode of Canadian Geekcast. Guys, if people wanted to connect with you online, where could they do so? Dennis, let's start with you because you haven't talked much.
I literally talked to so much. Weren't you listening?
I don't listen.
You can find me on Twitter at Hunter/13, or I'll just probably be counting down the 3 weeks I have left till December 12th, and then I will be free for about 3.5 weeks.
Rub it in, please.
Okay. I'm going to be off school for 3.5 weeks.
Rub it in, why don't you?
Okay. I'm going to be off for 3.5 weeks.
Josh, where can
All right.
people connect with you online?
On the internet.
Sweet.
Awesome.
So, like, MySpace or what?
Yeah.
LinkedIn.
Geocities.com. You can find me mostly on Twitter at Xbox Canada. And yeah, moving on.
Nice. Steph?
You can find me at Maple Thistles on basically everywhere, but I'm most active on Twitter, where I'll be yelling about food anime boys, I guess, for the next week or so.
Nice. And Steve?
Just find me on Twitter at svigvaria.
Cool. And you can get me on Twitter at ReggieFizameme. You can also get us on as a group on our website, which is CanadianGeekCST.wixsite.com/home, or you can grab us on our group Twitter, which is at CanadianGeekCST. So be sure to tune in next week for more weird, random geekiness and see how much more awkward we can make Steph with random CGI remakes of
Her Detective Pikachu looks pretty good.
Yeah.
So good.
Let's see what other series Disney decides to remake just to make Steph happy.
They're doing
Dumbo. Have you seen Dumbo?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
right. Yeah,
Dumbo.
Dumbo and
Dude.
there's Aladdin as well.
Okay, goodbye, everyone.
That'll be on the next episode of Canadian Geekcast.
Bye.